Hello, and welcome to. I feel like I'm frozen. So, I don't see things. StreamYard has definitely changed some things up, the good, the bad, the whatever, but it's a great product. So, I jump on here and just kind of work through some of these kinks while I one thank everyone for why we are live only on LinkedIn, YouTube, and the Facebook. But wherever you're watching from, I just want to say thank you. And if you don't know who I am, I'm ThatKimberly, or as my mom calls me, Kimberly Scott. Scott when she's mad at me. Two things, maybe three. One, format, and when and where. It's a new time. We're gonna try out Wednesdays around the same time. Maybe anywhere between like 9, 10, and 11, depending on time for you. We're going to be a little bit more flexible, but definitely doing it on day. We have two formats. Our old format, where you come and you share everything about your journey without selling or pitching us, but just acknowledge your wisdom and about your experience to whatever it is that you're an expert in, or your background, your field of background. I know people don't like the word expert, so whatever you're really good at, we want you to share your insight on it, and we would help you with that as far as the questions go. But as we can possibly get it is what we want. So the second is mental health. For anyone who doesn't know, and we are always beating the drum of things that we know are important in our industry, and Deb and I decided that we would also do a new series called Industry Live Sensitive Assumptions. So it's Sensitive Assumptions is around more about the things that are mental health related, stress, anxiety related, because if you don't know, health is an umbrella for all these other things: depression, anxiety, stress, whatever underneath that mental health umbrella. So we want to be talking about mental health in the workspace. And so we're going to share our own experiences as it relates and our opinion as best that we can to help others, anyone that's going through that same experience. We're going to change the name to people don't like, if it's one of those stories, it's kind of like, I don't think they'd want me to share, but I can share my side. If it's my story, I can tell it. And one of the stories that we'll probably is when I was checked in on a adult timeout on April the 9th. I'll have to come back for more on that. But we have a list of things to give you an example. So if you're interested in sharing on sensitive assumptions, we're guests as well. And then the last thing, we're looking for co-hosts. So Deborah Joan, hashtag it's Deb, shout out. She will still be coming on once a month. Pick the Wednesday that works for her and the time. I should have for that before, but she always has this open door of co-host. But we're looking for 3 other that can help us in the rotation. So if you're interested in being a co-host on in live for these 2 topics, and you can handle being a co-host, say if I can't make it, then you would just interview the guest alone. Same thing if Deb couldn't, would interview the guest alone. And the first couple times we wouldn't just throw you out there, we would actually put you on with us and kind of get your feet wet. But if you're comfortable yourself, no problem. You and I will come on once, and then you'll have a set Wednesday as well. So the is in the bio that you can connect. You can get some free downloadable resources that are left out there for anyone to download. As well as you can connect with me. You can set a call with me to figure out, or if you have my cell phone number, please reach out to me. Sometimes email has been weird with my provider, which I won't bash anybody. So just text me if you have my cell phone number. Send me a text. If you don't, message me at the last. Message me on whatever the platform is. But that might take a little while for me to get back to you. So we are looking for those want to be co-hosts and those people who want to be guests. So Industry Live, I wanted to come on here and just say back. It's going to be on Wednesdays. Stay tuned for the exact time. We're going to test out a couple, but we had such great response last year with Industry Live, and people get knowledge from it. That's what we want to bring to the audience and continue to bring to the audience. So I just wanted to jump on here and throw that out there. So if you're hearing this for the first time, quite sure, ask a question, leave it in the comments. I will definitely answer. If you're watching this on the repeat, let us know, put hashtag where you watched it from. So hashtag El Paso, hashtag Houston, hashtag whatever. And if you have a question, leave it in the comment as well, because I will absolutely answer those questions for you. Because we are looking for a co-host, 3 other co-hosts, as well as guests for 2020. So if you're interested, we would love to talk to you. And if you just already know you've been wanting to be a guest, then sign up. Let me know you're ready, and I'll send you the new dates for the live. But either way, we'll get you on here. So I just want to thank everyone again for joining us. It is a new year for us, new format, new date, new time, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you sharing this content. We appreciate you when you get the chance to watch. We're doing our best to keep it in the under 30 mark. If we can get it down to 15, that's great, but it is what. So we just want to share knowledge around the topics of your expertise in your without selling or pitching, just your experiences, as well as mental health in the workplace and what it's like for you. So reach out to me, leave a comment. If you know somebody that, tag them in the comments as well, let them know, and share this with someone that you feel a great guest, or or who would be a great co-host, and you're going to throw it out there for them. Thanks again for joining me, and have a great Wednesday. I'll be on Insta later because StreamYard doesn't connect to Instagram just yet. They might be, since they've gotten bought. I'm hopeful. But and I will also stay tuned, be doing the session that I was supposed to do at YouTube at the session I was supposed to do at T on April the 19th, instead of being put into an adult timeout. I will do that here at some point, maybe not on a Wednesday, but at some point I'll do that live on YouTube to give you guys an insight how to go live with StreamYard, because that was how leveraging your branding, how you can step it up. So what I teach my clients every day to do, and that's what I was supposed to do at TA, and it didn't work out, but that's okay. Life happens, and when you're not feeling 100%, like I was not, I should have just called it, but it's okay. I'm 100%. I'm getting back to 100%, or at least let's say 85. But my 100% is different, and what's working today is not the same stuff that worked for me when I was in my 40s. I'm turning 50 this year, and so the things that I did to relieve stress and anxiety is different than what I did in my 20s and my 30s and my 40s. So today it's more sense, sounds, action, and collaboration than it was the outward word of partying, drinking, sleeping, vegging, sex, workout. Like all that stuff is an outlet to release stress and anxiety, and I do it differently now. So I also go live. That helps me as well. So again, I'm keeping this short and brief, so go back and watch the replay. If you got questions, leave them in the comments. We'll see you next week, next Wednesday. Have a great one. Thanks, guys. Take care.